I need to get the feed up on YouTube. Yep, just getting the stream feed up so I could see chat. I should have done this part earlier, but I forgot. Yeah, just give me one moment. Twitch. There we go. And I know the audio works for sure because I heard myself from my own laptop. All right. Yep. Hopefully, my nasally sounding voice is not going to annoy too many people today since, yeah, I'm recording this while I'm a little sick still. But I'm feeling well enough to stream, which is the good part. Although I'm going to be doing a lot of reading, so I don't know how exactly this is going to go. Alright. Just set my announcements across my servers that I'm live. I'm going to double check the OBS feed to make sure that I'm all good. Alright. Whew. Are we all ready for the Nellie crashout? I've been looking forward to this part of the game for a long time. Because I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. Yeah, even though Door 1 has a really creepy plotline with all the incest, I still enjoyed the way that was written, especially with the crash out scene. And the music here is really good. Alright, let's get into it. No, Nellie. You love the theater, so don't look so cross. Huh. Nellie was out with a man other than her brother that evening. A rare sight indeed. And she was quite clearly in a foul mood. I will not stand for this. That I should have to marry a man as disagreeable as Arthur. I do not remember this song. Also, I'm gonna turn down the stream audio a little bit. Or no, I can do that in game. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be overpowering my voice already. Hold on. Pause. Yeah, I did not think the music was gonna be this loud. Hold on. Holy crap. No, I did not want to kill the music. There we go. That should probably be a little, you know, less loud. I was not expecting it to be that loud. It's unthinkable! The young man at her side was Nellie's fiancé, selected by her parents. On any other occasion, she would have snubbed an invitation from any man who was not Mel, but she had little say in this matter. She was, for lack of a better word, forced to go out with him. And oh, how fiercely she had fought against it. She had shoved aside the Abigail. She had shoved aside the Abigail trying to fasten her corset, locked herself in her room, and sat for quite some time. It required the combined efforts of several of us to get her ready and out of the door for her date. Come now, you should at least pretend that you're enjoying yourself. Or do you want people to think we don't get along? Do we get along? Well, I want to, for what it's worth. What it's worth to you is my name, not me. Are you really going to be like that? I went out of my way to take you to your favorite play. The least you could do is be a little kinder to me. What is it called again? Romeo and Juliet. It's been running for 6 or 7 years now. Romeo and Juliet? 6 or 7 years? So, oh yeah, this storyline does take place in like the 1400s, I believe. I think 1400s? Was Shakespeare 1400s or 1600s? Romeo and Juliet. I definitely looked this up the first time I played this 5 years ago. I just forgot. Romeo and Juliet. Oh, wait. 1597. So this is the 1600s, and this would make this story take place in like 1603 or 1604. Okay. So it's like the early 1600s. I think at the beginning of this chapter it said what year it was, and I just forgot. A family like yours and mine could pay to have a brand new script written. So why should we have to see an old play at a theater full of commoners? It may be private, but even so, I would rather just have a show put on at my estate. Stop talking already! Why should I? Why should I have to marry someone like you? I have absolutely no desire to marry you. Whatever it takes, I will put a stop to this. I'll talk to Father as many times as I must. Please, don't make such a scene. It's shameful. There are people around, remember? You must represent your family. Besides, our families are hardly strangers to one another. Try as you might, I doubt you can get rid of me. No matter what you say, you can't break this engagement. You don't! Your parents gave you too much freedom, and look at what a spoiled little girl you became because of it. Goodness. You're going to be quite the handful. Oh, get off your high horse! No, you're the one on the high horse, Nellie. You are going to be my wife. You could at least put on some effort into liking me. What happens when I take you to a social engagement and you act like this? It's shameful to the both of us. This coming from someone who used to call me Lady Nellie. What's your problem? When you choose to act like a lady, I'll gladly call you that again. Goodness gracious. Put yourself in my shoes for a second. I have to marry a bratty little girl because it will help my family. How dare you talk about me that way? You're not a damn princess. Open your eyes. If you think talking to your father will get you out of this marriage, you're welcome to try. I doubt he will have it, though. Otherwise, you could just go complain about it to your friends. Oh, that's right. As far as I'm aware, you don't have any friends. Damn! Oh my god, Arthur. Enough! As you wish. This is so frustrating! Why should I have to listen to this jerk mock me? I have Mel. I know. If Father won't listen to me, I'll ask Mel to talk to him. Mel will be able to convince him. Come on now. Your favorite play is about to start. Maybe you should face forward. Enjoy it while it lasts. You won't be talking down to me much longer. It's time. What? Is that? Wait, Nellie! Get back here. What is that damn child's problem? I didn't give her permission to leave. It is the 1600s, and damn. Fuck Arthur, by the way. Like, even if it's the 1600s, fuck you, man. Father will be sure to hear about this. Okay, that gives some contextualization to why he's saying that. The misogynist boy comes from a misogynist family, and he runs the daddy. I cannot have the roads making any more. I cannot have the roads making any more of a fool of me. You're fine. Don't be shy. But so many people are looking at me. That's because you're gorgeous. It's like an hour until I can take my cold medicine again. Well, my sinus infection medicine. Like, it's only one more hour until I have to take my medicine again. And I'm just, like, so stuffy, like, right here in the nose. Yeah, hopefully, you know, hearing me be all stuffy is not too gross to viewers. No, it's because I look strange. I assure you, that's not the case. It is true you have an unusual appearance. But right now, the unique color of your hair, your skin, and your eyes will all serve to accentuate your beauty. You sound like a prince, Lord Mal. What? You think so? I mean, I did say I'd be a stand-in prince for you, but I think you're a wonderful prince, not just a stand-in. Which makes you my princess, then. I don't... Aw, you're supposed to say, yes, I am, there. You're going to make me sad. I guess I'll just have to keep working at it until you submit. Oh, hey, the play's about to start. What am I supposed to be doing? Nothing in particular. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Oh, but there is one thing. Yes. If I start dozing off, could you maybe wake me up? It's time. No. What? Dearest Mel! Nellie? Dearest Mel! Why are you... What are you doing here? I asked her to join me. It's nothing to get worked up over. It is! It absolutely is! How many times did I ask you to come with me, and you wouldn't? You don't even like theater, dearest Mel, and you brought her? You're right. I'm not especially fond of plays, but I want her to be able to see one. Why are you making such a big deal out of this, Nellie? She's not suitable for you! What? She isn't good enough for you! Why would you choose her? She's creepy. Hello, Likem. Hello, Ryuzaki Sims. She's creepy, and you have no idea where she came from! Don't talk about her like that, Nellie. But you don't even know who her family is! I do. What? Lord Mel. It's fine. You just have to stay quiet. Like the other maids, she comes from a respectable house. I looked into it. However, circumstances prevent me from telling you what house that is. No! You're lying! That can't be. She doesn't act like a lady. She lacks etiquette, and she probably can't even dance. You expect me to believe someone like her is from a good house? Enough already, Nellie. Mel yelled at me. Oh. Yeah, no, he did yell. Okay, from the facial expression he's making right now, that does not look like a yell at all. Like, that does not look like a yell at all, because his face is, like, not contorted in any way. It still looks very smooth. I mean, that could be just the art style, you know, showing that off, but that does not look like a yell. Maybe this is just me being overly critical of the smooth lines of the art style. However, I enjoy, like, the expressions of the other characters, with Nellie, like, being very upset, and just the lady with white hair looking very shocked. You know, I think she makes this expression quite often. Mel yelled at me. You have my word. You don't have to worry about her. So please, stay out of this, Nellie. It isn't any more your business if I spend time with her, is it? It isn't any of your business if I spend time with her, is it? I cannot read today. But dearest Mel. You need to stop hanging all over me, Nellie, and find someone for... Wait. What are you doing at the theater? Are you here alone? Oh yes, dearest Mel. About that. I have a favor to ask of you. I've been waiting to talk to you about this since yesterday, but I haven't seen you at all. Settle down, Nellie. What is it? Father had me engaged without consulting me. And he picked Arthur, that disagreeable little... Oh, right, that. I already know. What? I already heard it from Fata. That reminds me, you didn't show up at breakfast this morning. I see now. It was because of your engagement. Dearest Mel! Is that who you're here with today? In that case, you should get back to him. Oh my god. You should get back to him. Rather than waste any more time with this. Oh my god. No! Way to be a supportive older brother. Oh my god. Do you still play Corpse Party? I haven't played Corpse Party in a while, although I have been considering playing, like, the new game, Corpse Party 2. Well, there's 2 Corpse Party 2s, actually. I think there's 2? Yeah, I am considering playing the 2 Corpse Party 2 games. However, yeah, I just have not been able to buy the games yet, but I have been considering the new Corpse Party games. Although I'm very confused by what's the official second Corpse Party and what's the, you know, canceled one, because I know there's one from 2019, but I've also been hearing about a new Corpse Party 2 that they're working on, which is, like, not Corpse Party 2 Dead Patient. So yeah, I'm a little confused about the Corpse Party progression, but yes, I do plan on going back to Corpse Party in the future. It's partially because I finished the Sachiko saga that I haven't really been, you know, working with the series in a while. But I do plan on getting back to playing some more of the Corpse Party games. I also want to play the 1990s version from the 98 RPG Maker mod. I don't think it's RPG Maker, but there's a really old version of Corpse Party out there that I do want to try out. So yes, I do want to get back to playing Corpse Party. It's just that at the moment I've been on a hiatus from the series. Man, I really want to take my cold medicine, but I know I need to wait 30 more minutes. It sucks, you know, playing a game with a sinus infection, but I'm enjoying myself right now, so I don't want to stop. You knew I didn't want to get married, Mel. So why? Why didn't you talk Father out of it? Because it's your time, Nellie. If there's someone else you'd rather be with, then, well, you can try persuading Father, but... You're the only prince for me, dearest Mel. And a prince always grants his princess's wishes. Doesn't he? I just want you to say you'll do that for me, dearest Mel. Lady Nellie. You stay out of this. It's all your fault. It's all because you showed up and played your little nice tricks on him. I warned you about this rat, dearest Mel. She is not suitable for... I told you I've had enough already. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, I do not remember Mel slapping Nellie. Holy shit. How much longer are you gonna continue acting like a child? I can deal with you being a spoiled little girl, but how dare you be so derisive to someone else? Mel, hit me. Lord Mel. Damn, out in public too. Well, I wonder if we're gonna get any commentary from Arthur, because he says, I will not have the Rhodes family continue to embarrass me or whatever. You're not gonna get your wish, Arthur. Go on. The show's about to start. People are giving us dirty looks. Return to your betrothed now. I will apologize to him afterwards as well. You said you would always be by my side. That you would always be my prince. The time for make-believe is past, Nellie. No! No! I refuse to believe it! I will not have it! Nellie! My goodness, that girl. Girl? Are you not going to go after her? Lord Mel? No, just let her go. The only place she even has to go is home. I just wish she'd start acting a little more like an adult. I imagine Lady Nellie simply... She what? No. It just wasn't my intention to get between you. Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault we had an argument. But you two are so close. Well, yeah, we're siblings, but we're so close, but nothing more. I do care about Nellie, and I enjoy spending time with her. But she's my sister, nothing more. Anyway, sorry for making such a scene. No, I imagine she left her betrothed behind without saying anything, so I'm going to go apologize to him. We have to keep up appearances. Stay here. I'll be right back. Very well. Crash out time. Master, what are your thoughts on the tale so far? Ooh, what is my thoughts on the tale so far? Well, it's a very interesting family drama, as well as the fact that, it kind of looks into the storyline of two siblings. Yes, I kind of already said the same thing by saying family drama, two siblings. Was to tell two siblings being separated due to the older brother is falling in love with a servant maid who has a mysterious past. Meanwhile, the younger sister, she has a deep affection for her brother and believes that things will always stay the same as they were kids. However, as they get older, her older brother is looking away from her into his studies as well as his new, loved one, which is the girl with white hair. Meanwhile, Nellie, she's kind of stuck in the past, and being stuck in the past is not great in this society because people get married off all the time for political gain. So for her, she's stuck in a world where she's a political pawn. Man, I wish you asked me this question when I'm still not, stuffed up from sinuses. At the same time, though, yes, this story is a really interesting tale of the family dynamics of an English family in the 1600s. I also enjoyed the storyline of the white-haired girl, kind of being out of place due to her white hair, but also due to the fact that she was from a family of a disgraced artist because of the Rhodes family shamed her father, and her father could not get work because in this society it's all about appearances and it's all about, word of mouth. If you have good word of mouth, you succeed, but if you have bad word of mouth, you fail. I find this to be an interesting insight and kind of a deep look into how European societies function during the period of, I think this is Renaissance. I think 1600s was Renaissance still, right? Or is this Baroque period? Actually, let me check. I'm not 100% sure. Renaissance. Oh no, this is way after the Renaissance, because the Renaissance was like, hold on. Yeah, the 15th and 16th centuries, which is like the 1400s and 1500s. What was the period after the Renaissance? I think it might be the Baroque period. Baroque. Baroque. Okay, so 17th, 18th century, so this is kind of like the Baroque century. Yeah, the Baroque era. Okay, yeah, this is the Baroque era. I think Shakespeare was like a pivotal force of the Baroque era, even though many people contributed him to Renaissance. I think he is Baroque, though. Someone could clarify that with me in the comments. Which of the siblings do you think was in the right, Master? The brother or the sister? Even though, yes, Nellie has been acting like a child, I do feel bad for her situation because she's getting married off to someone that she does not want to be married to. Like, back then, I definitely was more towards Mel's side because I didn't really, I didn't really like Nellie because of the whole insexual behavior towards her brother. But I don't think this is like full-on incest. I think this is more like she has a deep affection for her brother, and she just wants to spend more time with him, like they had been when they were kids, the happiest period of her life. However, people grow up and things change. Mel, yes, he is not fully in the wrong, though he definitely had a huge outburst right out there against Nellie. Like, he had a huge outburst. Also, for the fact that he knew about the arranged marriage and did nothing to stop it, even though he knows that Nellie would not be happy with it, that was kind of an asshole move, Mel. Like, he should have, tried, supporting Nellie a bit more, or tried to stop the arranged marriage from happening, because he knew that Nellie would not be happy with Arthur. So, to a degree, I kind of have to say, I think Nellie's in the right. I don't know what I said 5 years ago when I got asked this question. However, yeah, definitely Nellie's in the right with this one, because she's kind of more or less the victim of her time period. And the only downside she has is kind of, being a spoiled brat. However, at the same time, she's like 14 or something, so you can't really put all the blame to her, because she is a spoiled rich girl who's kind of, getting stuck in the time period of being a political pawn for her family. Oh my. I apologize for the rough question. Did I startle you? Not really. I mean, I kind of knew this was coming. What do I think? Yes. I believe Mel was probably right. Oh. What's your reasoning? He was also surely happier than her. As Mel had anticipated, Nellie fled from the theater, leaving her fiancé behind. She forced her way into a carriage stopped outside, probably one called for a different nobleman, and ordered it to take her home. Mel's assumption was correct. The only place she had to return to was the mansion. The sun was beginning to set, and as a young lady, she could not simply go wandering through town alone. Nor did she have any acquaintances to take her in. Her world was, in essence, composed of two elements, her brother and the Rose Garden. They were the light of her life at Rose Manor. She lived a very isolated existence. When she escaped back home, Nellie went straight back to her room, locked the door, and began sobbing. The waves of her sorrow came crashing effortlessly over the levees. I'm gonna reread that line. The waves of her sorrow came crashing effortlessly over the levees. Tears streamed through the cracked walls of the dams, blocking her tear ducts. Why? Why? Why won't you help me, Mel? Why won't you take my side? The decor in her room appeared blurry through her damp eyes. Memories of the day she had redecorated played back in her mind with crystal clarity. She told me she had no feelings for you. That liar! That liar! She let her emotions run wild, breaking glass, craftworks, silver plates designed by famous foreign artisans, flower vases, all sorts of things. It was as though a beast had been set loose in her bedchamber. What do you mean? Beastia comes next chapter. The vase she had tossed shattered against a painting hanging on the wall, spraying water, porcelain, and roses in every direction. It was the portrait she adored so dearly, of her and her brother. Ah. In what appeared to be a metaphor for her life, the frame fell off its mounting and came crashing to the floor. Nellie darted over and scooped it up. The frame had broken, but the painting inside was unharmed. The two smiling children were still the very image of happiness, inseparable siblings gently holding one another's hand. My prince is no more. Though in her present state of mind, that image of happiness brought her nothing but misery. And the worse she felt, the more frustrated she grew at the smiling girl and the kind boy of her past. The princess is no more either. You're not a princess anymore, Nellie. Some other woman has taken your place. I trusted you, Mel. I believe you would always be there for me. This painting is nothing but a lie. That's not the real Mel. That's not the real me. It's all a big fat lie. A lie. I wish this painting never existed. That it was never made. That it never had a brother. This painting. She's ripping it apart. In a fit of emotional distress, she scratched feverishly at the painting she once considered precious. Oh, she's scratching it. Okay. She put more force into her fingers than she, or perhaps anyone, might have imagined she could. Flakes of paint began falling off the canvas, and in time, she noticed something particular. Huh? What is this writing? Something's hidden beneath the paint? Just a little more. A date? Why would that be hidden? What could it be for? Completed May 1587. 1587? She read aloud the faded, scratched up handwriting. After staring blankly at the text for some time, the color in her face began to drain. What is this? How could this have been painted 16 years ago? I wasn't even born yet then, and Mel would have been just a baby. Is this not me? Is this not Mel? There's still more writing. Urged on by her rapidly pounding heart, Nellie furiously scratched away at the painting. Even as her clean, pink fingernails were soiled with fragments of paint and blood, she did not stop. Huh. She was overwhelmed by trepidation that she could not stop. She had a horrible premonition that something was about to happen. Something indescribable, incomprehensible. This is how I envision your son and our unborn daughter might look several years from now. Your son and our unborn daughter? So this was a painting of the future. Then it really is of me and Mel. No. Use your head, stupid. I'm only 14. 16 years ago. I would have not been inside Mother. But then who is this? Who is that holding Mel's hand? Who is that with my brother? More, there has to be... Ow! Found it! There's more writing. I have to know what this is. Calm down. Calm down, Nellie. It's nothing to get worked up over. I'm sure it's nothing. Calm down and read. There's nothing to worry about. If our unborn child... This is what the writing on the painting said. If our unborn child does not have your hair color, then you will probably not be able to take her in as your own. I will be punished, and my life made miserable. And so, I pray that this child might have flaxen hair. though it is a sin to wish she has in her a trace of me, I do hope it is a girl. What am I reading? I don't get it. Someone, tell me, what does this mean? Okay, I kind of forgot about this plot line, but now I remember. Oh, the incest goes deeper. A painting from 16 years ago. Hair color? Sin? I do hope it is a girl. The hair color of the painting changed. Oh, I just noticed the roses at the bottom of the text screen just turned red. Yes. It's Nellie. Let me in. Lady Nellie. Oh, you changed out of your dress. That's a shame. It looked nice on ya. It really did look so nice. Almost like you were a princess. Lady Nellie. Say, I've got a question for ya. Do you mind? By all means. What color hair did your father have? I beg your pardon? Did you not hear me? Should I repeat the question? No. I assume it would be about Lord Mel. I am just so curious about where you got that white color from. My father was more tan than white, so I didn't inherit my paleness from anyone. I asked about your father's hair color. Why would you want to? There's no reason you can't tell me, is there? My father, had white hair. But that was simply because he was an older man. I do not think he was born with. Lady Nellie? Hey, guess what? I figured it out. I figured it all out. And it was so simple. There's only one difference between you and me. The thing that Mel fell for is... Why do you have those? No, stay back! I like how they didn't, directly state what Nellie found out. Like, I really enjoyed the fact they did not directly state what Nellie found out, but we all know what she did. We all should know what she found out. Ooh. Oh, man. I do want to read this next part, and the stream's only been 40 minutes. However, I'm getting close to my cutoff time for today. Oh, man. Oh, I'm right at the cutoff point. Like, the thing is, like, yes, I do have 20 minutes left before my official cutoff point, but I know this last chapter is relatively long, so I can't get it all done in this stream. At least from what I remember, this last part's pretty long. Yeah, I think the ending chapter is, like, the longest chapter of Door 1, so I'm probably gonna have to save this one for the end of the, for the next stream. Yeah, for the next stream, I'm gonna be focusing on this chapter. And hopefully for the finale, I'm a little bit, less congested and stuffed up because, yeah, throughout this entire stream, I was struggling with my sinuses. Yeah, if you just heard that right there, I'm so sorry for the gross sounds I've been making throughout the stream. Like, I've just been having a weird sinus infection, and this is like, it's coming out of my system, but I'm still a little bit stuffed up. So I do apologize if you heard any gross noises throughout the stream. But, yes, this is all the time I really have for this stream. I'll be continuing on with the final chapter the next time I'm live with the House in Fata Morgana. So thank you, everybody, for watching this stream, and my apologies for it being relatively short. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.